All right, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. Good day. Rudy's got the goods, and you're going to hear part of it here. I suggest you listen to this a couple times. Rudy is going to come out and at noon with the podcast, and evidently he's going to lay all this stuff out. He's given it to the who gave it to some Security Council, and they didn't do anything on it. But Rudy's going to talk about Ukraine and how all this is involved not only with Hunter Biden and the Biden family and the millions and billions they got out of China, Ukraine, Latvia, and how the ambassador was corrupt. And Rudy says in the last part of this that there are many other Democrats involved in the corruption in Ukraine. I believe this is the shot that you're going to hear around the world of this corruption in Ukraine, and it's going to expose the corruption of politicians in the United States being buying off other foreign officials and getting paid to buy them off. This is corruption at the highest level, and Biden and their family needs to be investigated on this. Listen to this. This is the best thing I've heard, and I believe this is what Q is talking about, the shot that's going to be heard around the world. This is going to light a fire in the Third American Revolution we've talked about with InfoWars. And I think this, again, is going to be the shot heard around the world. Listen to this very carefully.
And watch my country sold out by a vice president who did it 2 other times at least in China.
So how does this end?
This ends hopefully with Biden finally being put under investigation. You don't think if these things were said about Donald Trump and Donald Trump Jr., they wouldn't be under investigation immediately? But instead of putting them under an investigation, they're coming after me.
Rudy,
they want to kill me.
When are you going to present
in terms of reputation?
Pardon the interruption.
Shokin, they're trying to really kill.
Rudy, when are you going to present the evidence? Because you tell a compelling story.
Well,
people want the proof.
Today at noon, I will give an introduction. Starting next week, I will present witnesses. I have them all on tape.
Okay.
We'll reveal them one at a time. We'll show there are 2 bribes, not one, actually 3. First one was Loshevsky buying Biden, Joe Biden. The second one was Biden bribing Poroshenko to drop the case. And the third one was the huge amount of money that Poroshenko got, the president of Ukraine, for dropping the case.
And does the State Department and the White House know everything you were doing?
The State Department, I gave them my evidence.
So the State Department got the evidence, and they've been sitting on it. But he says in the next 2 or 3 weeks, he's coming out with all this on podcasts. I hope he makes it. I hope this is a shot heard around the world. I hope this all comes out and that the Bidens are investigated and other Democrats. Rudy says that there are other Democrats, just as with the Biden family.
That's when they moved the ambassador out, and they never bothered to investigate the allegations that she interfered in 4 investigations, that she was campaigning for Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election.
The ambassador.
The ambassador. That one of the cases she had dropped was on George Soros' company, Antac.
I didn't hear any of this yesterday.
Antac was gathering dirty information on Trump. That on January 16th of 2016, there was a meeting in the National Security Council, and members of Obama's National Security Council, some people think, including the present whistleblower, told Ukrainian officials to dig up dirt on Trump Jr., and Manafort. In the White House, they said, dig up dirt. And they had the gall to investigate Trump for 2.5 years and $35 million for a phony collusion with Russia when they were colluding to the tune of millions of dollars with the Ukraine. They were charging him with the crime that they know they committed. And the reason these phonies are carrying out this impeachment proceeding is there's a lot more Democratic corruption in Ukraine than you ever thought. You think it's just Biden who is cashing in the Ukraine? And then every time you hear the word Biden was Obama's point man, there's something that follows. The Biden family makes millions of dollars.
Listen to this again and again. This is less than 5 minutes here. It's total in less than 13 minutes on this, 13 to 15 minutes. Well worth your time, less than 20 minutes. Well worth your time. Listen to this again. This is the best. Rudy says he's coming out this afternoon with this, and he's going to continue this for a week or two, maybe 3, and going to force the investigation of the Biden family. When all this is revealed, he's got it on tape. He's going to do it on podcast. So there you are. Watch the podcast. See what happens. I believe this is what Q talked about, the shot that's going to be heard around the world. People are not going to put up with the governmental corruption, and we shouldn't put up with it either in the United States. People need to be prosecuted at the highest levels, and this is going to be the shot that's heard around the world. Good day. This is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Join the fight, get involved, and make a difference for your future of your family, your freedom, and this country, and the world. Their freedoms and rights too, whether it's in Hong Kong, France, China, Taiwan, you name it, Italy, UK, South America, Iran. These people in all these countries are fighting for their freedoms too. This is a worldwide revolution. Good day.